What's up, guys? It's Missy, and we just hit 1,000 subs, which is super awesome. It's taken me about 8 months to hit 1,000 subs. So when I originally started the channel, it was just for people that were kind of joining my group because I had these pre-typed messages for people for like group rules and things like that. And I thought, you know what, I could probably get this done a lot quicker if I just told people, hey, you know, this is how you do an epic, this is how you boost your pop, this is how you get to, you know, storage items and not be totally screwed. And then I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't trying to like go big with it or anything, and then it just kind of happened and I was like, all right, well, you know what, I've got a lot of knowledge that I wish was relayed to me very early on in the game because it would have saved me, oh my god, amounts of money and time. So yeah, I decided that I wanted to help you guys and allow you guys to have the opportunity early on to have knowledge available to you that a lot of other players did not have, you know. It's going to save you years of time, and if you're somebody who spends money on this game, it's going to save you a lot of money. But just the knowledge that I can provide to you, like I said, it's really, obviously, it's priceless. It's something that, like, you know, I wish that somebody or I had figured this shit out sooner. I could have, like I said, I could have saved myself years. But not only that, it's not just, you know, the knowledge that I give you now, it's the restarting, you know, knowing like, hey, I really screwed up. I need to just bite the bullet and say, look, I screwed up and I need to restart. And a lot of people have, you know, been super nice. You know, you hit me up in the messages and you're like telling me, you know, thank you. You inspire me to design, or, you know, you've really helped me save a lot of money. That's awesome. I'm always happy to hear feedback from you guys. So if you ever have anything to say, you can put it in the comments section of my videos. And anybody here who hasn't subscribed, go ahead and do that, because like I said, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I guess we're going for the next 1,000. All right, so for those of you who are kind of new to the channel, or maybe you're not new, I do an Escape the Darkness series. It's a little bit different than my SimCity videos. It's kind of a documentary on things that I've been through in my life, but not just like 100% about the things that I've been through, but things that I've kind of learned from the things that I've been through. And so if you haven't checked that out, be sure to check that out. It's going pretty good, actually. I'm going to be putting up the next episode tomorrow. Try not to jump around, though. I've heard some people say, you know, like, hey, I jumped right to the Randy episode and then I got kind of confused. Yeah, stick to the order that they're in. So everybody here also, if you are having difficulty finding specific videos on my channel, and that's kind of what I have this pulled up for. If you click on my channel and you click the playlist video, the playlist tab here, I have the Realm Royale because I play that also. For those of you who know what that is, you can go ahead and add me. I'm on PS4, MissyAnne must watch SimCity Build It. So the way that I have some of these labeled is specific categories because I have a lot of videos on the game. Some are old, some are new. I upload videos constantly. Okay, so you're not going to see stuff like, oh, she hasn't uploaded in 8 months. More like, you know, 8 hours. Okay. I have videos on endometriosis because I do have endometriosis. But the SimCity Build It videos here, technical issues. If you're experiencing things like game crashes, epic projects won't appear, things like that, go to the technical issues playlist, okay? If you're experiencing, let's see. Okay, the walkthrough. So the Missy walkthrough, the Missy's Guide 1, and I want everybody to pay very close attention to this. When you restart, I have written a guide to the most efficient city. Okay, so like it doesn't matter what kind of city you want, the base of that city is built on a basic guideline. Like you're going to be this level and you're going to get this accomplished by this level to be successful. Now, that guide is the same no matter what type of city you're going to build. And that is what the Missy's Building Guide is. Now, when the Missy's Building Guide was written, it was before we had a VU pass, and it was also before we were able to participate in the contest of mayors as level 11. So what I did was I did Missy's Building Guide 2. And all that is Missy's Building Guide 1 with the updated options to speed level to level 24 with the concern that your game may be broken. Okay, because a lot of people were experiencing, they were hitting level 24 and the game was broken. They were unable to do epic projects and they had no technical help from EA of any kind. There are some things that you can do to try to fix your game. This is saying that you do have a regular residential building at a maximum upgrade and you do have specialization coverage and you're not getting those epics, then you have this issue. And if you go through and you look through my technical difficulties videos and you watch those, there are things that you can try to fix the game. But if you are below level 24 and you do not want to risk that happening, so I had a guy, he had spent months and months getting storage acquired. He had maxed out his storage. Then he goes to level 24 and he ends up completely screwed because his game doesn't allow him to do epic projects. And so, I mean, that was a really big kick to the nuts, you know what I'm saying? To have that happen. So I decided, you know what? The algorithm is not drastically bad enough to the point where you would want to take that level of risk. So if you would like to speed level to 24, absolutely go ahead. The other thing here is you do not want to leave level 24 until a specific amount of stuff has been done. Everything on the Missy's Building Guide list should be done before leaving level 24. Regional maps and stuff like that, you do not want to unlock those, but all this stuff is in my Missy's Building Guide 1 and 2 videos, but make sure that you know where to look for these videos. That's the next thing that I'm about to tell you guys. It's super, super important. So I'm going to be adding a playlist. It's not here yet, but I'm going to be adding it. And it's going to be called, like, updated list, you know? It's going to be labeled something like most current up-to-date information on SimCity, something like that. So look for that playlist. And what that's going to be is as the updates come out, you know, like with these side passes and things like that, always check that playlist because that's where the most current information is going to be. Now, as of right now, all of those videos are in the most important playlist and the must-watch playlist. Now, the most important playlist, the most important videos here, these are videos that I felt were absolutely necessary that people watch. For instance, Never Upgrade Your Roads Again video. Anybody who has not seen this, doesn't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch this video. There is a way to set up your roads to where you do not need to upgrade them ever again. Okay? So make sure that you watch it thoroughly and that way you set it up correctly. Your happiness will not drop. You will be able to avoid having to upgrade your roads. Now, right here, this is Missy's Building Guide levels 1 through 30, part 1 and part 2. And let's see here. Also, look at the date or like the amount of time that the video has been posted. That will also give you an indicator on, you know, like if it's the most current or not. Make max coins production plan. I have so many videos on coins. I have thoroughly went through the guide. I have jumbled around all of the combinations and calculations and everything. There is detailed versions of this and there is quick versions of these videos. So if you're not into all the mathematics and the nerdy stuff and you just want to know like what to make, watch the quick guide. There are documents for the contest of mayors for the Missy's Building Guide, and for the production plan. All 3 of these Google Doc links are in the description of half of my videos. I went ahead and updated those the last week or so. So be sure to check the description of the videos, and you should have a link to each and every one. Okay? That also, if you guys click the top part of that, I'll show you at the end of this video, you can hit print layout, and it'll show you the way that it's supposed to look rather than the mobile version, but I'll show you how that works here in a minute. Okay, right here, the one with the pink background, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is where we explain exactly how complex this production plan was, what went into it mathematically, all that good shit. How to read the guide, how to utilize it towards the contest of mayors. It's going to be super helpful. Why you should not rely on a feeder city. Really good information in here for the people that are looking on how to kind of either fix your broken city, see if it's even worth it to you, and what to expect from a feeder city. Should you restart? You really, really need to watch these if you're somebody who's really stubborn and you don't want to restart. Not understanding like what you have ahead of you is bad. Okay, you think that you've wasted 8 months, and you're like, oh, I don't want to waste 8 months. You're about to waste 4 years. Seriously, you will never, ever understand the importance behind just restarting now before it's too late. Before it's like, fuck, I've got 4 years into this and $3,000 and I'm still not maxed out. Like, that's how bad it is. And not only that, but you don't have the opportunities that everybody else has. So even if you do max out your storage and things like that, you just, your opportunities are just nothing, you know? So be sure to check this video out if you're somebody who, if you think you need to restart or you've, considered it, check this video out. Okay, the explaining of the menu, the basics. This is actually an important video for, especially for you beginners. I go through and I talk about all the stuff that even a lot of advanced players don't understand. There's ways that the leaderboard works, the menu itself, little details that a lot of people don't notice, how to get skyscrapers, things like that. So be sure to check this menu out, or this video out. Now, how to hit gold epics in under an hour. This is one of my beginning videos, like one of the first videos that I uploaded to the channel. Gold epics are not hard, okay? Hear me out on that. They're not difficult. Everybody in my group does them in under 15 minutes. They are easy. Repeat after me. Gold epics are easy when you know what you're doing, okay? If you know what you're doing, they are a breeze. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, they're a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. There is techniques that you can use to get your epic projects done and get them done quickly and efficiently, and most cost efficient would be to follow everything that I tell you to in my videos about epic pointers and item management, all that stuff. It's super important, you guys. Everything kind of intertwines together when it comes to this game. Some people think that they can just kind of do whatever, whenever, however, and everything will just kind of work out. No, you're going to be broke. You're going to be miserable. Your traffic's going to be a mess. Your services are going to be all out of whack. You're going to be constantly struggling for space. You're never going to hit the gold epics. You're going to be constantly losing the contest of mayors, getting your ass kicked in war. Every time you go to do something, you're out of keys or money or coins or cash or whatever. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun, does it? No. So make this a pleasurable gaming experience and say, you know what? I need to get some damn structure to this game and put some thought into it and say, okay, wait a minute, let's back up and analyze this for a minute. How are we going to fix this particular issue and then this particular issue? And next thing you know, you're not upgrading roads anymore. You're not going broke. Your services are fine. You're doing epics in under 15 minutes. You're winning the contest of mayors every single week in the Mega League. I mean, all of a sudden it's like night and day, you know? Trust me, the knowledge that I have on my channel, trust me on this, you guys. You will be grateful. You'll be thankful. Trust me. I can't tell you how many people are just like, it's a whole different game now. And then you'll be able to focus on things in a whole different light. You know, now it's not, I wake up every day to fill my shops to struggle and be broke. It's like, I wake up every day and I'm not broke. And I'm enjoying myself because I'm winning and I'm being successful. So just do the best that you can to get through the videos. They are long. I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of really long videos, but there's a lot of good information in there. And, you know, I've tried to please some people. There's not too many people that complain about the length, but the few people that have in the past, I made the mistake of kind of listening to them, tried it their way, and it was just miserable for me and for everybody else. So it is what it is. If you want good content and you want good advice, you'll listen. You know, that's just how it is. Okay, so let's see here. Everything else in here is pretty much, you get the gist of it. Okay, contest to mayors videos. I have so many contest to mayors videos, you guys, it's not even funny. But when you go to the playlist section here, this is the live streams and design tips. I do live stream. I try to do it every morning. I don't always make it every single morning, but I do try to live stream for about an hour or two in the morning. And then I usually live stream Realm in the afternoon. Okay, let's see here. So this is just basic tips and tricks playlist. And then I've got epics playlist. Always go through and look at all of the epic videos and see which ones are the one that you need. Like if there's one about how to get your epics to pop up, or you know, which epic pointers are the best, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so let's see here. Everything else, you'll just have to kind of go through it. But another thing you can do is go sort by. Now, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. It's only about 1.5 minutes long. But this is my city, the very first video that I uploaded way back when I was level 69. So if you guys look here, my city used to look a lot different. You know, back when I had the Omega and things like that. So you can tell, like, the progress that you can make in such a little amount of time. If anybody here has seen my city now, as opposed to then, I used to have a ton of landmark epics along the back. Now, this is another reason I'm showing you guys this. I made the mistake of doing epic projects for buildings that, how do I explain this? I did epic projects for the landmark category because I had all of the 3-pointers, and I made that mistake, a huge, huge mistake, because then I was stuck with all these things that I didn't like. You know, I had all these buildings that I just absolutely hated, and I was stuck with them for years. I had them on my map. And then I'm like, you know what? I know this is going to suck, but I'm never going to be truly happy with my map until I just have what I really like on it. So that is why I tell people, do not build epic projects based on the pointers that you have. Build epics based on the ones you like, and make sure you have the pointers you need before doing so. That's the best way to go about it. You know, if you don't have enough 3-pointers in one category and you have them in another, then simply get the ones that you need for the category that you like. Don't settle for crap. Okay, it's not worth it. Trust me on that. It is so not worth it. But this is the best example that I have as far as like how quickly progress can be made. This was obviously July 4th, but this was a long time ago. And if you guys have seen my videos recently, you know the big difference that my map has made. Okay, let's open up the Google Docs here. I'll explain this super quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. So this is kind of what it looks like when you're on the normal page here. So what you'll want to do is you'll see these 3 dots in the top right corner here, and you're going to click print layout, and it'll show you the way that it looks when you print it. So this is going to be the best layout for you, even if you're taking screenshots. Okay? All right, so thank you guys for all the support. If you guys are on Reddit or Facebook or anything like that, any community page, be sure to share my videos and kind of get the word out there. Another thing I want to show you guys super quick, if you don't know how to do that, you can click the video that you're on. And let's see here. Let's go back. Okay, so see this share button here? I know my phone's kind of sideways here. So if you click this share button, there's a copy link here. Or if you click the double or the triple things like this, if you want to do a specific video, you can hit share right here. And then you can hit copy link or Facebook or whatever. That's how you share the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. It helps the monetization and everything kind of goes up and gets boosted. So yeah. All right, cool. Thank you guys. We hit 1,000 subs and it only took 8 months. But honestly, I mean, I guess it takes longer for a lot of people. So I guess 8 months isn't too bad. All right, you guys, I will see you here in a little bit on Realm.